What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about time speeding up. So it's just crazy how no matter what, the days go by extremely fast. Time has been speeding up extremely fast. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy, man. It gets crazy. Like there are times where I'm always in a rush on the things I need to take care of. It seems like we live in a whole different timeline. Like I'm telling you, there are times where I'm at work and life feels like a dream. Life feels like a complete dream. And it's not a good thing or a bad thing, but there are pros and cons to it, but it's pretty cool, but at the same time it kinda sucks because you gotta I don't know, it's a lot to explain, man, because there are times at my job where I don't wanna be here for too long. And since the days go by so fast, it's since time is speeding up, I don't gotta tolerate that job as much. But then at the same time, when there are times where I want to enjoy my hobbies or I want to study so I can better my craft at my job, I don't have enough time to do that. You know what I'm saying? So life feels like a complete dream. It's like the sun comes up and then the sun comes down extremely fast, and it's like, what the hell's going on? You know what I'm saying? So we live in a different timeline. Life is a lot different compared to 2012, 2009, 2008, 2005. Up until 2017, up until 2018 actually, is when time has been speeding up extremely fast. The days are going by a lot faster. Life is different, and shout out to Chauncey One. I recommend subscribing to Chauncey One, ChoncyWon. He talks about time speeding up, and he breaks it down at such a good level. He talks about the reason why time is speeding up is for a lot of reasons, but he also talks about how since time is speeding up, he mentioned that the human body is evolving, the human body is changing, and he mentioned that and he has a good point because he also mentioned that since time is speeding up extremely fast, a lot of people around the world are eating a lot less. I used to eat 3 to 5 times a day normally, but now since time is speeding up, I can only eat one times a day, and I'll be good. At the most, 2 times a day, and even then, if I eat 2 times a day, I'm gonna be extremely bloated and full throughout the whole day, and I'll feel uncomfortable. So the most I can do is eat only once a day. Shit, I can even eat snacks throughout the day, and I'll be good from the vending machine, and I'm good throughout the whole day. So he talks about how people are eating a lot less, people are sleeping less, and he mentioned that people are purging out a lot of trauma and blockages, and they're doing a lot of healing. And since time is speeding up, it's gonna force you to get your shit together, to get your life together, regardless. Either the easy way or the hard way. If people are refusing to do the healing work, time is speeding up, and as the energies go and as the years go by, as the energies increase, it's gonna get a lot tougher for certain people. It's gonna be tough for everyone, of course, because the energies are getting more intense, but we're in a constant state of evolving at such a fast, rapid level. And shout out to Chauncey One because he mentioned all of that. He mentioned all of that, and he's right. He has a good point. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. He said since time is speeding up, the human body is evolving. It's changing up. This is why a lot of people, they seem to have a lot of mental health issues, or it's coming to the surface. A lot of people anger, a lot of people seem more emotional, they seem more angry, and just their emotions are all over the place. Is because like Chauncey once said, the human body is going through an evolution process. It's changing, it's evolving, you know what I'm saying? So who knows how life is going to be 10 years from now. He even mentioned that as we know it, how we view time, space, life is going to be completely different in 10 years, as years go by. I wish I could upload his clips onto my videos. I think there is a way to do that, but it's going to take so long. But I'm going to try to find a way to do that so I could show you guys to what he's talking about, you know? But shout out, all my information, I get it from him pretty much, and I just speak on it. So make sure you subscribe to his channel because he be speaking facts. So watch his lives. Watch his lives. ChoncyWon. He be speaking facts. But it's just crazy though. Time has been speeding up extremely fast, and like I said, there are pros and cons to it. Whenever I'm away from work, I can't. I don't have enough time to do my hobbies or to study or to sleep even. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I can make 2 YouTube videos each day, and the day's pretty much almost over. So like, and it's hard to multitask. It's hard to focus one thing at a time since time is speeding up. Back then, it used to be a lot easier to do that. But this is crazy because I'll be reflecting how life was like back then and how it is right now, and this shit is so different. And there are pros and cons to everything. You know what I'm saying? So I wonder how life feels like when time wasn't speeding up, when the days weren't going by fast. I wonder how life felt like back then. Of course, there are pros and cons, and one of my subscribers commented that like his name is Chama based or Bird Feeder Man. Shout out to him. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, Chama based Bird Feeder Man. But he comments on one of my videos, and he's right that like he made a good point that like if we were to live back then, since time wasn't speeding up, people it would be harder to save money. It would be harder to fast because just time was a lot slower. You're gonna get more hungry, so people are gonna eat more. It's gonna hard to save money more because the days go by a lot slower, and you're gonna be more bored and miserable at your 9 to 5 job, right? And he mentioned something like that, and he has a good point, and he made me realize like yeah, you know, like our pros and cons. And he also mentioned that like he doesn't have time to do his hobbies after he's done from work, so he could like feed his ducks and like go outside and do nature. You know what I'm saying? So like it's very interesting, and I'm not sure if people are becoming more aware, but I don't know. It's trippy. It's very trippy. Um, but it's just crazy how much like how time speeds up. The days go by extremely quick. I feel like people are going to like eventually catch on to it because at this point, as the years go by, as the days go by, it's increasing extremely fast. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing, but there are pros and cons to everything, and very interesting, very interesting. So if you're stuck at something that you don't like, then it could be a good thing because time's gonna speed up, and you ain't gotta tolerate as much. You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side, on your off days, if you really value your hobbies or your off time, then try to make the most out of it. But it's like Chauncey one mentioned too, like this time is speeding up. It's gonna force us to get our shit together, to get our life together, and he's right because I feel like time speeding up. It forced me to have more of a sense of urgency to get my shit together, pretty much. So, but that's all I gotta say. And like, comment, subscribe, and comment down below on how you feel about time is speeding up, about the theories you heard about it, and let me know. And have a good one. Peace.